Do you ever find yourself yearning to look beyond the obvious and dreaming about what's possible in your next chapter? Welcome to the Next Chapter Experience. I'm your host, Janette Blissett, former corporate executive who turned the page to become a best-selling author, entrepreneur, designer, and lifestyle business consultant. Episodes feature me and a kaleidoscope of guests who share their journeys with wit, candor, and humor, breathing life into real talks about things that matter most. I believe we all have a fire burning within us, waiting to be unleashed and shared with the world. It may just be a matter of time. So let's get together, turn the page, and get this adventure started. Welcome to the Next Chapter Experience podcast. I'm your host, Janette Blissett. As I mentioned in Coffee Chats number 1, there are no coincidences and everything is connected. Conversations that I may have had with family members and friends and business associates, there's always a jewel that is uncovered. And even when I've had conversations with myself and then randomly pick up a book, randomly open the book, and randomly fall upon a chapter that addresses and or speaks to the kind of conversation we've been having. So today, I opened up a book that I've been reading. The book is entitled Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo. And I just randomly opened it up to a chapter. And the chapter that it opened up to is Start Before You're Ready. I am going to read a few paragraphs from this chapter because it reminded me of the conversation that I had with my young friend yesterday, as well as an internal dialogue I was having with myself yesterday, late afternoon. All progress begins with a brave decision. Personal progress, professional progress, collective societal progress, all of it is born from a single person's decision to act, to stand up, to speak out, to make a move, usually long before there's any guarantee of success. Another point most of us fail to see is that action comes before the courage to act. Action spawns courage, not the other way around. Action also generates motivation. Instead of waiting for inspiration to strike, action implores you to keep going. Think about working out, and I have to say, I felt like this yesterday. You don't always feel like doing it. In fact, you might very strongly not want to do it. Listen to the voice in your head, and you'll hear something like, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I don't want to. I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Something peculiar happens the moment you lace up your sneakers and get moving anyway. That's exactly what happened with me yesterday. I was contemplating whether or not to go to my Zumba class that I thought, should I, shouldn't I? And I was a bit tired. I said, you know what? I'm going. And I did. Another more powerful force takes over. Within a few minutes, you feel more energized and alive, inspired even. Work out a few days in a row and bam, a domino effect kicks in. That's exactly what happens with me because I have another Zumba class today. Bada bing, bada boom. Without much effort, you begin to crave healthier foods, drink more water, and maybe even yearn for your next workout. The same phenomenon can be seen with virtually any creative endeavor. Bodies in motion tend to stay in motion. Doing it generates the desire to keep doing it. That's why this start before you're ready practice is a vital part of the figureoutable philosophy. When you start before you're ready, you obliterate inertia and get momentum on your side. This applies to anything we want to figure out. Momentum is the secret elixir, and the only way to get that momentum is this. You must disobey the voice in your head that says, I'm not ready. You know why? Because that voice is bullshit. It's a lazy, whining, repetitive, life-sucking little parasite. Boy, she is not holding anything back. That voice, the one that's constantly telling you how not ready you are, how much you don't feel like doing this or that, how incapable and incompetent and not good enough you are, that voice is not you, and it's not true. The only power it has is the attention and authority you grant it. Stay aware, because the voice is cunning. It'll do whatever it can to keep you caged in stuckness with logical, rational lies. The timing isn't right. I need to wait until blank happens. I'll make too many mistakes if I start now. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have my plan all mapped out yet. I can't risk blank. until I know blank will work out. Everything and anything is possible, even when you take action before you're ready, because sometimes that action allows you to grow, and through that growth, the experience is worth it. As our conversation continued, we talked about her aspirations and what was possible, and this chapter very much aligned with our conversation. The start before you're ready strategy means exactly what it says. Stop thinking and start to doing. Make a move, any move. Send the email, register for the class, pick up the phone, schedule the meeting, have the conversation. It not only resonated for my friend, but also for me in so many ways. Sometimes you just have to take action. Stop thinking it, overthinking it, and take action even before you're ready. Just got to get started. Well, this was another coffee chat with Janette. Looking forward to the next one. You just never know when you open that book randomly what you're going to find. There's always a jewel. Stay tuned for the next coffee chat. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Next Chapter Experience. If you have already subscribed, rated, and left a review, or shared this podcast with a friend, many, many thanks. For questions, comments, or feedback, reach out to me at Janette at nextchapterexperience.com. We'll be back with more conversations, so until then, keep that fire burning.